on CBS News Bay Area, a bear caught on camera roaming a neighborhood in Marin, and these urban bears are just getting bolder.
You see the eye shine. It was right over there, and it looked like, oh my God, is that a bear?
Why experts say these bears seem to be getting a little more adventurous. Professional-grade fireworks locked and loaded ahead of tomorrow's waterfront show in the city. The big question tonight, are we going to be able to see them? Visibility not really an issue on the other side of the bay, where one Contra Costa City is holding its fireworks celebration a day early. And a chase involving a stolen car in Alameda County leads to a crash and a deadly shooting.
Suspects were wearing ski masks. One of the suspects was trying to disarm the CHP officer. Shots were fired.
Why people who live nearby say the lawlessness is only getting worse, and a nearby freeway is to blame.
This is CBS News Bay Area with Juliette Goodrich.
Hello, I'm Sarah Donchi in for Juliette tonight. The long holiday weekend is a great time to enjoy the great outdoors. But in the Bay Area, the outdoors is shrinking. And in Marin, more and more bears are showing up in people's backyards. Most recently, a bear was spotted wandering around Drake's Bay at the Point Reyes National Seashore. But they've also been spotted near more populated areas. Our Kenny Choi followed an expert around to see what these bears could be after.
Home security cameras capturing at least one American black bear roaming through neighborhoods from Kentfield to parts of Santa Fe and Fairfax.
To me, bears are so kind of mythical and interesting.
Peter Bardo, a self-proclaimed wildlife geek, set up cameras not far from the recent sightings as a field researcher for the River Otter Ecology Project within the Mount Tamalpais watershed. Last July, he couldn't believe what showed up.
You see the eye shine. It was right over there, and it looked like, oh my God, is that a bear?
It wasn't just one, but two cubs frolicking and wading in the cold creek. Bardo, also a volunteer for the North Bay Bear Collaborative, searches for paw prints and scat to test DNA. California Fish and Wildlife estimates the population has tripled since the early 80s.
As it is growing, they are starting to be pushed out further. They're running out. They need to find open space, and here is more open space that doesn't have many bears yet.
One resident spotted this bear in a Kentfield neighborhood in early June. Another homeowner in Lucas Valley was stunned to see this in her backyard. The Marin Humane Society and Wild Care are keeping a close eye and asking residents to contact them if a bear visits again.
It appears that the bear is doing exactly what we had hoped that he would do, which is move away from the populated areas of Marin County. That was our biggest concern.
To keep humans safe, and bears too, experts say not to bait them by leaving out food or making it easy for bears to access trash.
Putting water out. Oh, a bear showed up my camera. It looked like it was thirsty. I'm going to put some water out for it. I know the intentions are good, but it could end up being the end of that bear. Bardo
and other naturalists are trying to determine how many black bears are using the watershed as part of their range and helping educate concerned residents living in the wildland-urban interface.
It's all on kind of people to figure out how to keep them, safe and away from temptation.
The proliferation of cameras is documenting more sightings. Since last year, the two cubs playing in the creek haven't made another cameo in the same spot. But Bardo and other naturalists are curious about what may come next.
Hopefully, it is one of those things where they can manifest themselves here as a resident population without it becoming this scary story.
For now, Bardo can only wait until the next sighting, wherever that may be.
So black bears are shy. They typically avoid people, but what do you do if you come into contact with one? So the experts say the most important thing to do is to try to remember to stay calm. Easier said than done. Avoid running, back away slowly, and try to get the bear to move along by clapping, yelling, and making a lot of noise. Well, speaking of noise, the holiday fireworks are coming a day early in Richmond. The city's annual 3rd of July celebration is underway right now at Marina Bay Park. There is live music, food, and activities, and then comes the finale around 9:15, the fireworks show. Well, firefighters have been saying professional fireworks shows are the way to go because of things like this. And they say they are illegal in the Bay Area, and even so-called safe and sane fireworks that can start fires can spread in a matter of seconds.
We all know that there was an increased amount of rainfall that happened at the beginning of 2023. With that increased rainfall, what has occurred is a rapid growth in vegetation. That vegetation at this point is really drying out.
Alameda County Fire says it'll have additional engines staffed for the 4th of July holiday. And a long stretch of Grizzly Peak Boulevard in the East Bay Hills will be closed tomorrow in case a fire breaks out there. This has become an annual closure to keep the roads clear for emergency vehicles and to prevent people from setting off illegal fireworks up there.
It's been very successful, and prior to that it was a big problem because of the cars that would go up there to spectate the fireworks and block, and we would not have emergency access through that entire area, which was very unsafe for residents that might have needed a medical emergency or a fire call that may have been happening.
The closure starts at 5 a.m. tomorrow from Skyline Boulevard to Centennial Drive, and it runs through 5 a.m. on Wednesday. We got a glimpse of the professional grade fireworks being loaded onto a barge at Pier 50 in San Francisco. This is all part of the city's waterfront celebration, which starts at Aquatic Park at 2 o'clock tomorrow. The fireworks start at 9:30, and we will be live streaming the show on KPIX.com and the CBS News app, Paul and I. And for a list of other fireworks shows and 4th of July celebrations across the Bay, you can also check out our website. Okay. We ask this every single year. I know.
And the answer is almost always the same.
I know. And, you know, I actually covered the fireworks show in person last year, and we couldn't see much. And everybody was like, well, we kind of knew this was going to happen.
Yeah, that's the typical pattern in early July. There's a reason we call it No Sky July for much of San Francisco, because the fog is such a major factor, and it's likely going to be a factor again tomorrow. Let's take a look at the forecast for the 4th of July. It looks like a nice day overall. Temperatures running within 3 degrees on either side of what is normal for Independence Day. 60s and 70s around the Bay, mostly into the 80s farther inland for the 4th of July afternoon. Now, by the time the evening rolls around, the fog is going to be spreading back out away from the coast and across the bay, which means I think we are going to have a lot of cloud cover and fog around Fisherman's Wharf when the fireworks display begins at 9:30. It's just a matter of exactly how high off of ground level the base of that cloud cover is going to be. And that's one thing where the current weather pattern is helping us out a little bit. Instead of that really compressed marine layer pushed all the way down to ground level like we had over the weekend, it might be far enough off of ground level to allow the fireworks display to happen underneath it. Fingers crossed. No such problems inland. Temperatures are going to be in the 60s in Concord as their display starts at 9 o'clock at Mount Diablo High School. Clear skies overhead for most inland parts of the Bay Area by Tuesday evening. We'll come back and take a look at the full week ahead forecast, including a big cool down even for inland parts of the Bay Area. It's coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Paul, much appreciated. Thank you. In Alameda County, new details on a chase on 580 that ended with a deputy and a CHP officer opening fire, killing a suspect. At one point, we're told there was a struggle over the officer's gun. Our Wilson Walker heard from a neighbor near the crime scene who says this is just one example of why he feels so uneasy living near the freeway.
Two parts to this crime scene. The first is here at 163rd and Liberty. This is where a car crashed in the intersection, and 2 blocks down 163rd, there is the second part of this crime scene. That is where a suspect was shot and killed by law enforcement. Now there are multiple investigations underway.
We do know that it is a stolen car. As I was arriving, we got information that it was a stolen car out of Hayward.
According to the Alameda County Sheriff's Department, it all started when the Highway Patrol spotted a car stolen in Hayward. That car is said to have crashed when it exited Interstate 580.
Suspects were wearing ski masks when deputy arrived on scene.
At that point, investigators say it was the Highway Patrol and sheriff's deputies trying to apprehend 4 suspects who ran from the car. They say there was a brief foot chase before one suspect and a trooper ended up fighting on the ground.
And it appeared that one of the suspects was trying to disarm the CHP officer. What I can tell you is that shots were fired.
So multiple agencies were involved in the shooting, and now the California Department of Justice will take over the investigation.
It's getting worse. I mean, we've been here for 30 years, you know. The problem being progressive, drug racing, few high-speed chase. I don't know. You know.
Neighbors like Leslie Bocalan say they can't remember an incident quite like this near their homes, but the problems that they are seeing are often coming from or going to 580.
It's easy access to them. You know. Easy access to them to make you then go to the other side of the freeway.
Spoke with a number of people who live right here at the scene, and they all told me just about the same thing, that this is a pretty quiet area and that the trouble that they do have here is often coming from off of the interstate and into this neighborhood.
So the CHP officer who was fighting with the suspect was treated at a local hospital. Across the bay in San Francisco, multiple women have reported being violently robbed near Alamo Square, according to reporting in the Chronicle. This happened at least 3 times last week. 3 women out walking were attacked over 2 days. One victim told the Chronicle a teen snatched her phone and took off in a getaway car. A string of similar attacks also reportedly happened in San Francisco's Noe Valley neighborhood last week. It's still unclear if it was the same group of people involved. Even though it's summertime, no swimming in these waters. The green gunk that has 2 East Bay beaches shut down. And it's where you can see pigs fly. We'll introduce you to the racing pigs of the Marin County Fair.